Okay. Hey guys, it's been a long while. Um, yeah, sorry about that. I had some personal things to do. Anyway, I do not know where we left off, but I'm excited to see how far we'll get this time. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so we're back at the base. Um, hmm. Let's exit. Where are we supposed to go? Let's go back there. Oh, okay. Now that school's closed, the building will empty out soon. But our investigation will only truly begin at night. I should reconvene with the member I left behind and start getting ready for tonight. Okay, so that's it. Now if only we knew where they are. I'm sorry, it's a bit loud. This one, no. Ah, there we go. I haven't used this headset in so long. I couldn't figure out where the setting was. Okay, now that's better. No, I don't feel like someone is screaming in my ear. Anyway, so let's search for the member we left behind. Student council room. There's someone. Do you want to know what kind of information I have? Didn't we already talk to her? I think we did. Let's go somewhere else. Check out the room. Is there anything else you need? So we must have talked to her as well. Library. There's no one here. Let's go somewhere else. New building. Is that correct? No, we do have company. So who exactly are we searching for? Consult. Let's head back to infirmary. Yashiki, we gotta get ready for the night's investigation. Okay, so we should have stayed at the infirmary. Okay. Whatever. Yes, we know. So talk. Could they have just said that? Okay. Welcome back, Yashiki. It's going to get dark soon. Spirits appear once the sun sets. First, I'd like to organize all the information we've gathered before we get going tonight. Understood. First things first. Who is this? Mister, are you in here? We didn't meet her yet, right? No. A young girl in a sailor uniform enters the infirmary. Hey yo, I've come to help. Goodness, you too, Moe? Is she from one of the other games? Could that be it? Probably. I told me everything. I'm an occult writer, so there's no way I'd just let this case pass me by. She's Moe Watanabe, a mark bearer, and a student who attends a different school. A fan of occult things, she's also been working as an editor for an occult magazine. Our editor-in-chief's also looking forward to the Spirit Doctor's new mission. How many times have I told you? Can it with that nickname? Oh, boo, don't be so mad about it. The chief and I came up with that name. Anyways, how's the Departed investigation going? Bad. Very bad. It's getting worse. I share the information I've gotten with the 3 mark bearers. Is Hanako Akai really Hanako of the toilet? No doubt about it in my mind. She was bullied pretty badly. Yeah, I think he's right. Oh my god. How close do I have to get to the... Okay, I think now my chin isn't cut off anymore. No doubt about it in my mind. Right. Her bullying took place in the old building's restroom. She got insulted through graffiti, was made to drink milk that she hated, and then forced to wear the original Hanako's outfit. In the end, she killed herself while holding a massive amount of resentment. The ones who antagonized her were Toshiko Izumi and his tag-along. They were both members of the brass band club. They started bullying her because Izumi didn't get elected to perform the school song on piano. Oh my god, they are the worst. And that Izumi kid was killed by Hanako last night. So she wants to get vengeance for being bullied into suicide? Probably. Her previous target, Ribbon, was involved in the bullying too. Right up to here, everything makes sense. But I don't understand why model Horikoshi is now being targeted. They were supposed to be best friends. There's a rumor that Horikoshi didn't stop the bullies despite knowing what they were doing. Something must have happened between them. Didn't the rumor also say Hanako keeps repeating the phrase, "give it back"? Hanako must be searching for something. Yeah, that... we still have no clue what it is. But we can summarize the case pretty easily. Quite a few mysteries still linger. Should we fail to solve the mystery and cleanse her of her resentment, Horikoshi will die. I think this means we should save before we move on. Understood. Thank you. Diamond finishes talking and hangs up his phone. Bad news, Yoshiki. I just asked Horikoshi's homeroom teacher to check if she made it home safely. Looks like she hasn't returned yet. What the hell? Where's she now? No way. Did she go to the old building? Why the old building? Do you have an idea, mister? Why would Horikoshi head to the old building? To meet Hanako? Probably. Who knows? I'm just gonna go with to meet Hanako. Suddenly, I recalled what Horikoshi said in the music equipment storage room. Because there's something I want to tell her. If I'm able to do that, I wouldn't mind being killed by her. That's right. If she believes the notice is telling the truth, she probably sees this as a chance to meet Hanako. Oh my goodness. In a normal situation, telling Horikoshi Hanako is targeting model would be taken as a warning, but in this case, that might have backfired. We need to hurry. Wait a minute, mister. As much as I want to investigate with you, my boss warned me to be careful since it's so dangerous. Because of that, I've decided to support you in a different way. How so? You see, Mrs. Yasuoka entrusted me with handling sacred objects. You can use these things in your investigation. Sacred objects? You know, sacred objects are items that are filled with spiritual energy. Just by having them with you, you'll have better luck. You'll be protected from all kinds of misfortune and harm. But before you can use them, you need to collect the items that have spiritual power. Mrs. Yasuoka said those items are called lost souls. And where can I find them? Like cursed places or spots that aren't spiritually stable. Spiritually unstable spots, Maybe I can find some around this school. This place is basically cursed by the departed, which makes it pretty spiritually unstable. Bring any lost souls here if you find them. I use them to charge whatever sacred objects you need. Acquiring lost souls and sacred objects. Lost souls can be found by exploring the school and its surroundings. Sacred objects can be obtained through the trade option in the infirmary. So how exactly do they help? Does it mean we won't get killed as long as we have some of those objects? Or I hope so. I do not think we will get through this one as easily as the other. Also, lost souls have the ability to increase your spiritual state. My spiritual... what? This is also something that I learned from Miss Yasuoka. Humans have spiritual states. Your spiritual state will grow if you come in contact with these lost souls. Mrs. Yasuoka said that your body might have that characteristic. Leveling up. Yashiki and other spiritual status can level up after you've obtained a certain amount of lost souls. By leveling up, your maximum spirit increase. Okay. You can check your current level through the menu. Well, that sounds much more complicated than the first game. But we'll manage. I hope. Let me repeat that once again. The point is, if you collect lost souls, your spiritual state will increase, and you can obtain sacred objects, which I will need, I assume. Being prepared for anything that might happen during your exploration is crucial. So try to inspect as many likely areas as possible and find those lost souls. Collecting lost souls. Leveling up and acquiring lost souls will help you out during your investigation. Gather lost souls while exploring. Well, I do tend to check every nook and crane, so I don't think we'll miss any of them, but we'll see. The character Moe Watanabe has been added to the character files. Yes. So we can change. Honestly, I have no idea who we should take with us. Her again or the doctor? I'm just gonna go with the doctor. I don't think taking her with us twice in a row will make sense. Well, whatever. We'll see. We're just safe, and then we'll see if we get some lost souls. Convenient move. Other options beside the new building are now available to choose when leaving the special building. This will help you move to the connecting corridor more conveniently. Do take note that there are times when you won't be able to use this feature. Nice. So, we don't have to go through the connecting corridor. But we should go to the old building, right? Let's still go there. To the connecting corridor. Oh god. I forgot this was that one. Let's consult to the old building. Yeah, we do need to get there. Oh my god, what is that? What is happening? What's wrong, Ashiki? You didn't hear that? The sound of a bell. I didn't hear anything. Great, it's only us. What is that? Not again? What Diamond sees is... Not again! Something standing there. Jesus. But it's not departed, is it? I think it looked different last time. Thin body, disproportionately large head, inordinate number of mouth and eyes, that grass sickle. Well, I guess I was wrong. It's the departed. But it looked different the last time. Well, whatever. Let us exchange vows, my dear husband. I've been hiding here. I've been watching you. A crackling voice booms inside of my head. It feels extremely uncomfortable, like a mass of dirt is being stuffed into my skull, crushing my mind. I feel like throwing up. My consciousness is fading. Tonight is no exception. I shall watch you endure your fear and confront Hanako. He's gone! Oh, thank goodness. The departed has disappeared. Are you alright, Diamond? Diamond doesn't respond. Diamond simply stares blankly at the area where the departed was, looking like the empty husk of a person. Snap out of it, Diamond. Huh? Rashki. Diamond finally returns to his senses. Don't tell me that was the departed. So that's the departed. Did you hear their voice? Voice, you say? No, I didn't hear it. I see. I heard it very clearly though. The departed was talking directly to me. What did they say? I tell Diamond what the departed said. Let us exchange vows, my dear husband. I've been hiding here. I've been watching you. Tonight is no exception. I shall watch you endure your fear and confront Hanako. husband. Were they referring to you, Yashiki? I think so. I don't know why, but the departed is obsessed with me. And they want me to confront Hanako tonight. Why? Diamond lets out a string of wheezing coughs. I'm guessing he's probably shaken. After encountering a spirit like that, anyone would be rattled. Boff, the departed and Hanako must be in the old building now. Most likely. Hey, Yashiki, don't laugh, but I literally can't keep my feet from shaking. How about you? I'm also scared, to be honest. I mean, at least if I were Yashiki, I would be. If I was inside that game. Glad to know I'm not the only wimp here. Let's get going, Diamond. Diamond nods at my words. Yes, let's get going. I do want to see... Oh! Interesting. Oh no, right. I think that was the same thing last time, right? From the corridor, there's a path that leads outside. The back path leads to the sports field and clock tower, and the front path connects to the courtyard. Yeah, figured. I just don't know what the lost souls would look like. I jiggled the handle of the door leading to the old building. And just like last night, the door swings open. This door that should have been locked has been open 2 days in a row now. This can't be a coincidence. Someone must have unlocked it. And there's only one person I can think of who'd be responsible for that. The departed is luring their victims to the old building. Ugh. As much as the upcoming threat makes me feel weak at the knees, this is not the time to get hesitant and apprehensive. I agree. We have a job to do, so we'll do that. So this is the old building. Why does this place smell moldy? Be careful, Diamond. This place is a spirit's domain. I know. So where shall we begin, Yashiki? I'd say somewhere with strong ties to the spirit. Rumors said Akai was bullied in the girls' restroom in this building. Looks like the best choice then. Yeah, let's explore the girls' restroom. We may be able to find Horikoshi if we track down Hanako, considering Horikoshi wants to meet her. Well, I do wonder if we should check out anything else besides the girls' bathroom. Yeah, let's check out the other rooms, just in case. Oh, step. No. Hello, you are in my way. Thank you. Portraits of musicians are lined up on the walls. I can't really see their faces because spider webs are covering them up. There's an old piano here. It's much older than the one in the new building. The black mold makes that very apparent. I run my fingers over the keys. It still makes sound. Piano, huh? I had lessons when I was a child. I could play a few songs from Bayer. I have no idea if I pronounced that right. I do not even know this person. I'm sorry. Not a classical music fanatic. I switched to electric guitar during my school years though. It's locked. The door won't open. Well, I guess we did check out everything in that room last time. So I guess no lost souls to be found here. That's the man's restroom. It came out of nowhere. Well, I forgot they had jump scares in there. Sorry. Oh, my heart. Well, now I am awake. I certainly am. If I wasn't before. For players with weak hearts, beware of jump scares in this game. Your controller will vibrate when these are triggered. Could you have done that before? I mean, it only vibrated once the jump scare was there, not before. No level of warning here. Setting jump scare level to none. Yeah, let's not remove them. That would take away from the gaming experience of a horror game, I would say. Yeah. Anyway, that scared me. I'm sorry. My face is reflected in the dirty mirror. Relax. Hanako of the toilet isn't behind you. Yeah, I figured. No. Yeah, thank you. The urinals are dirty and riddled with mold. The rank smells assaults my nostrils. The toilet bowl kind of smells like ammonia. That's not all that surprising, considering that it's not used. Yeah. I do not want to know how that smells. Let's go into that store. Okay, no jump scare here. I hear the sound of water. Where's it coming from? Well, is the sound of water coming from the toilet? It stopped. The sound stopped. Yes, it did. What in the world is going on? Again. I am too close to the TV screen. I tell you that. Way too close. What on earth was that? Maybe that was Izumi? Is his spirit wandering around the area or something? What is this? There's something in the water at the bottom of the toilet bowl. A small item is resting in the filthy water. Inspect. It looks like it's within arm's reach, but do I really have to use my bare hand? Sorry for not thinking of that. I don't even know if you have something that we could use for that. Well, probably not the notice. Red marker also no. Poster no. Knuckle duster? Nah. Also no. I don't think we have anything. Yeah. Fine then. Let's go there later. Unless we do find something. No. You do not need to jump scare me at every corner. No need for that, okay? I would appreciate that if you didn't. This area is used to store tools for cleaning the toilets. I opened the cupboard, but it's empty. My God, my spelling, pronunciation is not that good. Anyway, we cannot do anything here, so let's go into the female restroom. No jump scare, but there's something written. Oh no, that was us. That was us. I wrote the word Akai on the mirror. So, is there even anything to do here? Maybe there? There's a cupboard for cleaning supplies, though the cupboard's bare. Seriously? I do need something to pick up that whatever is in that toilet. This is where Isumi's corpse was. Yes. Exit. A scraping sound is coming from inside. You must have heard that too, Yashiki. What are you going to do? Nah. Let's not do that for now. The toilet bowl is dirty. Really? I figured it would be clean in an old building that is unused. It's obvious that it hasn't been cleaned for quite a while. Goodness, as a doctor, seeing this level of filth on what is technically an instrument of hygiene rankles me. Yeah, I wouldn't want to sit on that. Nothing else to do. Well, let's get out. Oh.
Yoshi.
There's an old bulletin board with nothing posted on it. This board's quite old, huh? Even though there doesn't seem to be anything on it, I can't help but feel nervous once I start examining it more closely. Yeah, I feel on edge the whole time, okay? There's jump scares everywhere. Let's check it out anyway. Yeah, no. Nothing here. Is there someone? No. Oh! Oh my god. I opened the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. Not surprised. This place isn't used anymore. Well, but I need something, okay? I do need to pick up whatever was in that toilet bowl. Doesn't seem like there's anything to do here as well. Probably also nothing. Yeah. Oh. We did find rubber gloves. I think we could use that. They're dirty, though there aren't any holes worn in them, which means they're still usable. Yes. I'm sure as we continue on our investigation, we're going to run into situations where we need to handle something dangerous, which means that these gloves will come in handy. I'll be taking these. Agreed. The owner probably forgotten all about them anyway. Obtained old rubber gloves. Yes, thank you. Which means we can go back. Will this jump scare still be there? I do wonder. Walk, fashion, baby. Sorry. Which one was it? The first or the second? Let's go with the second one. No, it was the last one. The other one. Yes. There's something in the water at the bottom of the... Yes, yes, we know. So, we're gonna go and take those rubber gloves. And get right in there. I pick up a small item from the toilet and wipe off the grime with a handkerchief. Eee! It looks disgusting. It's an eerie tooth. Oh my god. I shouldn't cough so much. I feel an eerie chill running through my palm. Could it be? Is this one of those lost souls Maya talked about? Yes. One. We have found one. So this means jump scares mean lost souls? Maybe. Maybe. I better keep it then. Yes. Oh, we got a trophy. Collect lost souls, eerie teeth, and exchange them for sacred objects at the infirmary. Yashiki and others may level up, which may update the character file. Nice. Some lost souls can only be obtained at specific times. So I'm gonna miss them. That's unfair. That's unfair. What if I'm gonna miss some of them? I don't need them. I will need them for the final fight. Or any fight, actually. Keep an eye out for lost souls to give yourself an adventure to the game. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, we got it. So, please no jump scares. No jump scares. Nice. No, I said... Damn it. Okay, so we went there. Should we check for the scraping sounds? I don't know. We could lose HP, but sometimes it's not too bad. No, we already were there. I think we found it at 1B, right? Those gloves. So 1C should be the next one to check out. Oh! Alright. What is happening? Why are those desks stacked up like that? What is this? For some reason, there's a pile of desks inside the classroom. What is going on? This is obviously out of the ordinary. Are you going to examine it, Yashiki? Well, what else am I supposed to do? Oh god. I wish we could save. But I don't think we can, right? Menu. System. Help. Options. Resume. Yeah. Oh, but we can resume from infirmary. Interesting. So, item, I got all things. Let's just check it out. No matter what happens. Desks are stacked up to the ceiling. It's not a student's prank. I don't even think it's the work of a human. Yeah. A spirit is nearby. Just at that moment, a breeze blows from the compartment below. A cold, musty wind. Is there something there? Should we do it? What is a horror game without taking risks? Sometimes you do have to do that. I do have fear. Trust me, Diamond. Trust me. I do fear. I'm just doing it. Anyways, I really have no fear. I put my arm into the compartment and blindly flail about. Oh, what did we touch? Hopefully nothing gross. My fingertips brush across something cold. What happened, Yashiki? Don't worry about it. I was just surprised. I grab the cold object and pull it out. So all those lost souls are tooths. Are we gonna make a headband out of it? What the heck? Okay. But at least we got 2 of them. 2 lost souls. Maybe the scratching is also a lost soul in that girl's bathroom. Yeah, was the girl's one. But we got 1! Nice! Oh, there's a fox.
Yoshi.
There's a fox statue. There's something resembling a beast beyond the window. Looking closely at it, it looks like a fox statue. It looks like the guardian fox at Inori's shrine. It's unusual to see something like this at a school. I opened the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. I do wonder if those fox statues are going to be useful in the future. I mean, sometimes they are good luck charms with those kinds of foxes, I think. I'm not too familiar with the Japanese religion, the Taoism, I think it is. Yeah. Sorry. Is there something that we missed? It's one entrance of the old building. The door's locked. Nobody uses this area anymore. The shoe lockers are covered in dust. One of the shoe lockers is half open. This probably isn't used anymore. It kind of makes me curious. Yes. I opened the shoe locker. Ew! Another tooth. No, several insects come out of the locker. Gross. I can't see them very well, but their bodies are long. Are they centipedes or something? Even better. What an unpleasant check in the box. Despite my hesitation, I have to inspect it further. I reach into the dark shoe locker, and we get a tooth. Or not? Suddenly my fingers bump into something. Yes. I pick it up, it's an eerie tooth. Now I should we open this door? What if we die? Did I have to redo all of that? Let's do it anyway. Let's fuck it. No, that was the wrong one. Please do not go inside that stall. We need to go inside that one. Yes. Okay. This is gonna be jump scare, most definitely. Okay. No. Okay. Fine. There's a broken One. Oh. Did we have that there before? No. I found a broken mop on the floor. This definitely wasn't here last night. Exactly. I can smell rotten milk from this mop. Someone must have used it to clean up and didn't rinse it out afterward. Horikoshi said something about milk, right? Akai hated milk, and Izumi used to force her to drink it as part of his bullying. Horrible. How some people can be. I have a feeling it may be related to the case. Like, maybe Akai had to vomit, and this mop was used to clean up. That seems plausible. I do think so as well. Even so, why is this mop here now? Izumi was killed in this restroom just last night. Is his spirit wandering and telling us to avenge him with his mop? This mop. Not his. There's just no way. I laugh at the ridiculous scenario my mind is conjuring up. One thing's for sure. Hanako considered this mop an accursed item. It may help us in the future. Honestly, I prefer not to use this, but I may have to if I want to survive this encounter. Yes, nice. We obtained the mob. What is this? I find a torn notebook page near the mob. And I cannot read. What? Can I change the position? Let me just... No, not that one. Sorry about that. No! Sorry about that. I did not mean to do that. Looking at the content, I'm guessing this is a part of Hanako Akai's diary. If that's so, the Nao in here must be Naomi Horikoshi. The two of them used to sneak into the music room in the old building to hang out. Log. Can we check it out? Yes, perfect. Okay. I thought we would not be able to read that. Now looked into it, and it looks like we can use the piano in the old building's music room. That will be our meeting place from tomorrow on. Now found a cassette player, so we listened to the school song again. The melody is nice, but the lyrics are ugh. So we both decided to make our own version. I'll compose the new melody, and now we'll handle the lyrics. I got chosen to perform as the piano accompaniment for the recital. Yay! All the practice at the old building paid off. Thanks now. That sounds so sweet. I hate when friendships break apart. That's always so sad. This one we had. Oh, you suck at piano. Stop showing off. Don't play the school song. But I can't read the name on the wall. If Horikoshi is telling the truth, it must be Hanako. I think this was there last time we checked. So, yes. And the bow, yeah, it's sturdy. Yeah, we know. Okay, I think that was all in there. It's good to know we got everything we needed, so we can go upstairs, right? I don't think there's anything else there, right? There's the connecting corridor. We came from there. There's the old music room. Yeah, no. Okay, so we're gonna go upstairs. Did I... Sometimes I hate these controls. Hello? Would you... Yes, thank you. The door is locked. It won't open. The second floor's corridor is right ahead. Okay, so nothing to do there. And here... It's locked as well. Okay. Let's... Oh. Hopefully not another jump scare. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Yay. My face is reflected in the dirty mirror. Okay, that's good. No. A urinal with mold growing along its edge. There's something on top of the toilet, near the flush handle. This is a dead moth. Not one, but two. Their corpses lie on top of each other. Is this foreshadowing? It cannot be a coincidence. These bugs must have been here a while, seeing how dried out they are. How did they get in? The windows and doors are all shut. Such mysterious death. I wonder if they portend anything. What the heck does that mean? I have never heard of that word. Well, whatever. I'm probably just overthinking things. One's thoughts tend to trend towards the macabre when pursued by a spirit. I agree. I see something else between the dead moth. A two. Another one? Yeah. I think we're doing just fine. I figured we would have a much harder time finding these, but apparently not. I pick it up. It's an eerie tooth. But also, I think I had the settings at easy. Well, whatever. It's good if it's easy to find. Oh, well, nothing new, so let's get out of there and in there. Also nothing. Yeah. Let's get out of there. Maybe. No. No! I just wanna. Yes, thank you. There's a cupboard for cleaning supplies here, though ironically some mold is growing on the edge of the door. I opened the door to find a plunger inside. This should unclog the drain. Let's keep it. It may be useful. Nice. We're doing so well. I'm proud of us. Oh! Okay, instead of the mirror, the spot below the sink piques my curiosity. I spot a small object there with mold growing on it. What an unpleasant sight. Should I bother picking this thing up? Yes. Donning the rubber gloves I found earlier, I reach under the sink. Oh, Jesus! Hello. What was that? Indeed, what was that? Okay. I heard the sound of someone hitting the mirror, and a mysterious voice as well. Don't tell me. Was someone on the other side of the mirror? Maybe we heard them. So they heard us. I wait for a while, keeping my guard up. However, nothing happens. I inspect the things on the sink. A tooth. Nice. So, in order to get these lost souls, we may have to lose some HP. That's kind of bother me. But if it means we will get through these fights, then it may be worth it.
Yoshi,
Ooh. Our first level up. Yashiki and the others have leveled up. Your spirit has increased by 3, and the Yashiki and the other spirits have been restored. So, HP has been restored, right? Must be it. And
yes.
Nothing new. Oh, okay. Maybe there is. Be careful, Yashiki. She could appear at any moment, out of nowhere, and attack us. Do you have to remind me of that? My poor heart.
Cuckoo.
Now I'm scared again. Thanks a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Think the scale. Scraps of shredded paper are floating in the water inside. This must be why the toilet's clogged. Ooh. You know what we got? Exactly. The plunger. I push the plunger into the toilet bowl. And then I pull it back with all my might. Nice. We're doing well. Several large bubbles rush to the water surface and pop. A gurgling sound immediately accompanies them. The paper scraps have been successfully flushed. The toilet is no longer clogged. Out of the blue, a single piece of paper floats to the top of the water. It's as if the scraps got flushed and then were reassembled into their prior form. I put on the rubber gloves I found earlier and carefully collect paper. It's a torn notebook page. The ink is running, but it's still legible somehow. I assume that is supposed to be now, so I'm just gonna go with that. Now told me her secret. I felt my face turn red, and I ran away. What should I do? I still don't know how to respond to now. I don't know what to write. I'm bad with words. It's much easier to express myself with piano. I got called over by Izumi again. Now saved me though. I'm grateful to her for that. It's been a while since we last talked. If her face turned red and she ran away, could it perhaps be a love confession? Maybe she liked girls. Who knows? I hate the graffiti. I hate the milk. But what I hate the most is the Hanako of the toilet costume. They took away my uniform and forced me to wear the red skirt. They wouldn't give it back, no matter how many times I begged. Izumi laughed at me. What was so funny? I want to tell now about Izumi, and I also want to give a proper response to her feelings. That sounds like now confessed her love. Now they're both going to be dead. And I guess they can be together in the afterlife. But I didn't have the courage to write her a letter. Maybe I can say what I want if I meet her. So I told her I want to meet after school. Now didn't come yesterday. What happened? Strange. But then why would she be mad? Like, why would the ghost hunt her? What am I missing? Details of her days of now are also written here. Their relationship seemed to have changed after Now revealed her secret. How can these scraps of paper be in the old building's restrooms, though? They conducted an investigation right after her suicide. Logically speaking, these papers shouldn't be here. Could it be there's a non-human reason? Maybe an entity is trying to show them to me. Yes, probably like last time. Nice. got another one. And let's check the cupboard just in case. Why? No! They're doing that on purpose. I swear. This is cupboard for cleaning supplies. The cupboard's bare. Okay, nothing else to see here. My back is hurting. Again? Oh my god! Did you see that? She's drowning. I guess we should hurry. If she's drowning, she's probably not gonna have much time left. Well, what was that? An image flashed through my mind, along with the sound of water bursting and a person's voice. It was Horikoshi, face rigid with terror. Yasuki, you heard that, right? Where could the sound of water be coming from? No clue. Hold on, Diamond. Did you only hear the sound of water? What about the wailing? In Horikoshi? What are you talking about? I only heard water. Diamond looks visibly confused. Seems like they are being honest. Am I the only one getting these visions? I think the water sound came from the hallway. Should we head there, Yasuki? Sure. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry and check on that sound. I would also like to do that, but maybe we should save first. And let's check out the classrooms. And then head back to the infirmary. I opened the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. Okay, and let's get back to the hallway. So we got 2A, now 2B. Oh! Why is there a large puddle on the wooden floor? I find something on the water surface. Is this a student's handbook? The Konohara Academy insignia is printed on its red cover, and the name Naomi Horikoshi is written on the bottom part of the cover. Obtained Horikoshi's notebook. Item descriptions. In some cases, you may obtain crucial information from an item's description. Select item from the menu screen to access the content. Okay. Oh my god. A vision comes to my mind's eye. A stream of wastewater is filling the room. How can there be so much water here? It wasn't here earlier. Now Horikoshi is struggling to keep her head above water, stretching her arms and legs. Something is clinging onto her back. It sounds like the thing is saying "gomenasai." Like, I'm sorry. Maybe they do feel sorry for doing that. Hana? You must be Hana, right? I can finally see you. I'm sorry for that time. Naomi. Hana. I love you. I should be so excited, but oh my god. Okay. Oh, they do indeed like each other. Yeah. That's kind of sad. Now one is dead and the other's most likely going to be that dead. I don't think we're going to save her. Well, sewer water starts seeping into her mouth and nose. Soon, she won't be able to breathe. Despite that, her lips curve into a smile. The look on her face is so ecstatic, any observer would doubt that she's on the brink of death. Anna, do you also? But I can't forgive traitors. No. Hoses and wastewater are hovering in midair, defying gravity. It's the same as it was when Izumi's hand was sliced off. Oh, like, did you have to remind me of that? And then... Ow. What was that vision? It was now getting killed. I assume. It was so clear, as if a projector had been put inside my head. Did that happen here? Was Horikoshi attacked by Hanako in this room? I quickly look around, trying to find an answer to no avail. All that's left is this puddle. Neither Hanako nor Horikoshi are here. What's wrong, Yashiki? Diamond doesn't seem shocked in the least. Guess I'm the only one who was shown that vision. If that's the case, it must be a phenomenon caused by a spirit. But that only explains part of the mystery. Why am I the only one getting these visions? It may be related to something that I recall Yasuoka saying before. People in the Kujo family are blessed with power to see the unseen. Due to this, members of my family are often possessed by spirits and die violent death. The blood of the Kujo family is flowing through my veins. I cannot escape this fate, even if I have discarded my former name, Masamune Kujo. Did we gain that kind of information in our first game? I can't remember him having another name. But it's also been like, what? 10 years? I think it was on PlayStation Vita. The first one. Oh well. It doesn't matter. I'm guessing that the fact I saw that vision is proof enough. You're doing okay there. You seem to be completely lost in your thoughts. Oh, it's nothing. Best to not talk about what I saw. It's not something a living being should see. I don't need to weigh down anyone else's heart with this information. I can't let my friend be burdened by the feelings of the dead. It's best if I carry this alone. They are your friend. But maybe they should know a bit. I mean, what if they get detected? They're like, oh, surprise! And you're like, well, I figured that's what happened. My god. I have a bit of a brain. Let's continue our investigation, Diamond. Well, let's see if there's anything in there. I opened the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. Opening a cupboard kind of makes you nervous, since you don't know what's inside. Can you stop saying that? You keep reminding me that there's jump scares all over. So to see, maybe it's in there. No, I thought maybe this was the. Ooh, wait. Maybe I thought that could be the room with all the water, and now. Or at least her corpse, but apparently not. Several old desks are lined up here. The desks are full of holes, and the paint has peeled off. I take a peek in the drawer. No, there's nothing inside. Okay. Maybe a cupboard. I opened the cupboard, but there's nothing inside. Well, okay. At least we checked. I think that accounts to something. There's an empty classroom. Is it truly empty? The cupboard. Nothing. Okay. So we're done with that one, right? So we have to get upstairs, right? Or maybe let me consult. I think the only place we haven't checked is the restroom on the 3rd floor, possibly. Okay. So it will be the restroom after all. Maybe we should avoid it until, I mean, if we can avoid it. But if we can avoid it, maybe we should check the classrooms first. Well, that answered it. I do not think we can avoid it. What's the song? I think this is our school song. Well, why is the school song playing here? Well, wasn't one of them in a piano, in a choir, piano, whatever, school thing, club? No idea. We have to find out. Question is right or left? No, I hate when that happens. I want to check that out, okay? It's locked, okay. So, there's nothing left but to go straight ahead. It should be the girls' restroom, right? So we can safely check the red one. My face is reflected in the dirty mirror. Oh, check that one out. The urinals, yes. Okay, nothing happens. Okay. The school anthem is kinda cute. I don't know why. In some way it would have been nice if we could have gotten an anthem for our schools as well. On the other hand, it does look very patriotic, doesn't it? The toilet bowl smells vile. Yes, we do know. I do not think there would be any non-smelling old toilet. This is a cupboard, but it's empty. Okay, so this was a waste of time. But at least we checked. Better safe than sorry. Because if we can actually miss lost souls, I think I'd rather check other things out. And then go there. Oh my god. You know, I think this school anthem is all nice and good, but at some point it gets annoying. I opened the cupboard, there's nothing inside. Yes, figured. And what's that? There's a lectern at the back of the classroom. Are there any strange teachers who would conduct class while looking at their students' bags? There is just no way a teacher would teach like this. Hey, don't take it seriously. I was just joking. Yeah, I know you're afraid, but I wouldn't consider that one a joke. Like, it wasn't funny. Maybe something's written there? No. Could there be something here? Too bad, but nothing. Yeah. Sometimes it sounds a bit distorted. I try opening the cleaning cupboard, but it's not budging. I don't see a key, but it's supposed to be locked. I assume the door's gotten crooked over time. Can I give it a try, Yashki? I might be able to open it. Yes. For the first time since I got him, he's been useful. That is great, actually. Lemon grabs the door handle. You need to use the power of finesse for this sort of situation. Good to know. Is it like this? Or this? Diamond grabs the handle and exerts his power at multiple angles. The door finally opens. Just as I expected. Feel free to inspect to your heart's content now. Thanks, Diamond. So there must be something in there, right? I peer inside the cleaning cupboard. However, there's nothing inside. It was a waste of effort. Are you kidding me? There was something. Wait, now that I look closely, there's something in the corner. Another tooth. Nice. I pick it up and dust it off. It's an eerie tooth. Gentle salt, eerie tooth. Okay. Let's get out. And 3B. So we're now going to 3C. There's that music coming from. There's a CRT television here. The screen's dark and I don't hear any sound. I doubt the school zone came from here. Before we touched it, there's a large boombox, the television in the forest. Neither the television nor the boombox emit any sound. I doubt the school zone came from here. A small boombox is placed on top of the desk. Cassette tape is spinning inside. This must be what's playing the school song. Let's... No, I'm the one coughing. Let's stop it. The song ends once I hit the stop button. Silence fills the air once again. Phew. Finally, peace once again. Was that Ehara Academy school song? You are correct. I quite like it. Especially the chorus. Sometimes I play it myself. I'm usually an 8-beat rhythm kind of guy, but lately I've come to appreciate the beauty of calm songs. Oops, wrong time and place to talk about that kind of thing. Anyway, I think I grabbed that boombox. Let's bring it with us. You never change, huh, Yashki? Just toting along, any old thing along with you. Yes, because we may need that in order to beat the ghost. So, cupboard is probably not gonna be anything in there, but better check. So we got that. Hey, Yashki. Yes. Maybe this seems unrelated, but should we explore the music room in the old building? Sure. Why'd you mention it now, though? Remember the note? I have a feeling the music room was a special place for Akai. I think so, too. She spent her time there practicing the school song and coming up with the lyrics, along with her best friend, Horikoshi. She basically has a deep connection with that place. We may find some clues about her grudge there. What's your call, Yashki? Makes sense to me. Guess we should check out the music room. Well, let's check out the empty classroom first, okay? Maybe there's something we could use. Nothing. Why do they keep the cupboard here if they've taken all the cleaning tools out? They should have just taken the cupboard too, and then we wouldn't have had to inspect this for nothing. Well, I'm sorry. I guess it was too much of a bother for them to take it with them. Although that must be a lot of money that's wasted. I mean, look at all those desks and everything. They shouldn't be in there anymore if it's like an old building that no one uses. But okay, I mean, I am not responsible for the finances of this school, so we haven't done the restroom. At least the girls. There's a restroom. My face is reflected. Great. We're on floor 3, right? All these places are so similar. I don't know where we are, but I do know. Thanks to that cool thing up there that you cannot see, but I can. Well, upon looking at the toilet bowl, I can see that it's filled with filthy water. Looking closely, there's something small at the bottom of the toilet bowl. Guess we have to take those old rubber gloves. Putting on the old rubber gloves, I decide to stick my hand into the toilet bowl. This always sounds so disgusting. I pick up a small item from the toilet and wipe off the grime with a handkerchief. It's an eerie tooth. Another one. Great. So, out. Another one. Maybe something else? No? Nope. Okay. I mean, at least we got one tooth in that room. Here, my pulse is racing because we're at the mercy of Hanako's whims right now. We have no idea when she will show up. My undershirt's drenched in sweat even though it's autumn. You know, at this point I gotta think he has some kind of dust allergy. He's coughing way too much. And we are not coughing. We are not coughing. So I do not know how many times that I will not talk while trying to get to another room. Otherwise this happens. Is it just me or did a bug just run across the floor? That large black thing is probably... Let's skip the horrific description. Yeah, thank you. I do not wish to know. You're making me anxious. Wait a damn minute. Why did he... Okay. I thought maybe something was at the top, but apparently not. I need to sit straight, otherwise I get cut off. But looks like we have to head to the music room in the old building. So, didn't they say we could go there? I don't want to assume for me. Return? What does return mean? Yeah, let's just return to the infirmary. Save. We can save then, and we can trade. Right? We can trade some stuff. A certain number of lost souls are required. Yes, we do know that. Secret objects will help players reduce damage or gain advantages. Yes, that's perfect. Ask me anything. Trade for sacred object. Check lost soul status. Checking your spirits, huh? Number of lost souls you have? 7. Lost soul left in this chapter. We did go to every room, right? I mean, except the music room, right? No, we went to the music room. So why is one missing? Maybe I will have to check somewhere else. But first, back enhancement. Lucky rabbit pouch, what would that be? Increases success rate during suspension acts by 10%. That does sound good. So let's take that. 10 Shrine Guardian, 2 Lost Souls. What's that? 1 damage. Reduce 1 damage from defense. Let's check the other one first. Reduce 1 action cost during suspension. I think damage one would be more something I would need. And the back enhancement. Glasses can be used to imbue the back with spiritual. It isn't that effective. It's better to prioritize the. Okay. I guess not. No. Then let's get that one. Okay. So if we find the other lost soul, we could get bag enhancement. Good luck. Thanks. We'll save right there. And hopefully we can get the other lost soul. So room, faculty, or library, new building. Connecting corridor. It does bother me that we seem to miss one, since I did check every nook and corner, right? Did I miss something? I didn't. I don't think I did. Hello? I hear the sound of a piano. That was the piano in the music room, right? Yeah. Let's go. Someone is in the music room. Is it Hanako? Let's just... Although, what did we miss? We did go to the bathroom. Restroom. We did check out the bulletin board, right? Yes, we did do that. We checked that one out. And we checked that one out. I don't understand. You know what? I'm just gonna let it stay like that. Maybe the last one is, in fact, in the music room. Since we did not... I think we didn't check everything in the music room. Maybe that's why. Well, it is what it is. Yeah. Okay. Although, yeah. There's a dirty bulletin board. I see numerous dark spots that resemble mold in its four corners. Okay, now we checked everything in that room. Oh my, hello! Excuse me? This is no ghost zone. No. Leave at once. I'm just gonna ignore you. Damn it. Well, hello. Sitting on a piano stool. Oh god, I'm scared. It's a doll. It's a fucking doll. There's a young girl wearing a red dress. Cracks run across her skin like spider webs. Let me just check something real quick. Okay. Cracks run across her skin like spiderwebs and her eyes are hollow. Because she's a doll. She's not human. Rather, she's a female doll. Did it matter if she's female or not? Okay. I've encountered a doll like this before. That doll had the ability to think and could even speak. Is she like that too? No, she isn't. What is this feeling?
No.
Well, another vision is projected into my mind. A toilet. Okay, it's a scene taking place in a toilet stall. Oh, okay. A female student in a red skirt with suspenders is about to hang herself. So, this must be that Hanako uniform she was forced to wear, right? I mean, she was talking about the red skirt thing, like with those suspenders and everything. She has a rubber hose wrapped around her neck as she stands on top of a bucket. Two students, a boy and a girl, are gleefully spectating. What do you mean? They were watching her while she... They were watching her while she killed herself? While she... They are insane. The boy's face seems familiar. It's a now deceased Toshiko Izumi. Figured that. So you mean to say that wasn't suicide by choice? Okay, that's even more horrible than it already was. Put more effort into it if you want your uniform back. I'll only give it back if you can perfectly pretend to hang yourself. Hanako, toilet. Desperate to not lose her balance, Hanako Akai doesn't even have the ability to answer. If she loses her footing, the host will strangle her, and those two find her desperation amusing. Disgusting pigs. That's what they are. Hey, Izumi, is this really gonna be okay? We're so fucked if Horikoshi finds out she's her best friend. Nah, don't worry. I've talked to her. She won't interrupt us anymore. What? Oh no! That's why she's saying now is a traitor. Hanako nearly trips herself. She barely manages to hold on. No shit! Aren't they like super close? Horikoshi told me herself, you know? She doesn't want anything to do with Hanako anymore. No way. No. Why? Oh, it must be so horrible to go through that experience. Hanako's legs can't stop trembling. That's so hilarious. Hanako's been betrayed by the only person who ever liked her. You're cruel. Now. I thought you were my friend. Oops, look at the time. Bye, Hanako. We're going home. Clean up the mess for us. Did they leave her? Could they at least help her down? Oh my god. Oh my god. They should be in jail. I mean, they are dead now. But they should be in jail. Izumi and his female accomplice leave. Hanako is the only one remaining, while the hose is still wrapped around her neck. Well, Didn't see that coming. Not at all. Now, Izumi, everyone, enough already. Hanako slips off the bucket. Did she do it on purpose? Maybe, maybe not. After that, silence. Inside the empty restroom in the old building, the grating sound of the host that took her life continues to reverberate. You're here, Hanako. Huh? No, this can't be. Hana. Why did you? Well, she was too late. The vision of death inside my mind is gone, and the doll in red has vanished without me knowing. Was that girl the one who showed me the vision? Doesn't look like anyone's playing the piano. Diamond is acting like usual. Guess I'm the only one who saw both that vision and the doll. Ugh. I feel sick, as if I've chucked down a bunch of booze. Maybe it's because I've learned the deep despair that Hanako Akai felt. But at least now I know what her grudge was when she died. Oh, this is so disgusting. Why do I have to see that again? Bullied to death, Izumi and his friend. Betrayed by her best friend Horikoshi. Hanako of the toilet was born from her strong resentment of them. Her spirit won't disappear so long as there's still malice within her. There must be a key link to her grudge. One that can free her. I need to find it. Perhaps it's in the place I saw in the vision earlier. There may be something where she died. Okay. So the girls' restroom. Sorry. Let's ask him. Sakamoto said Hanako killed herself in the female restroom on the 3rd floor. Okay. So, the 3rd one. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe after that doll left, there's one of those lost souls. Maybe. Just maybe. Better check it out though. There's no piano here. What was that doll? If it isn't a hallucination, it is also a spirit that's lurking in the school. No, nothing. I assume this will still be locked. So, nothing. Where's the damn soul? This is bothering me now. No, I meant to go upstairs. Thank you. Maybe we can go in there. Nope. Still nothing. Female restroom. I guess we'll have to check out everyone. Every stall. This isn't it. This also isn't it. Must be the last one. Yes. Oh, Jesus. Horikoshi's waiting inside the toilet stall. She's looking straight at me, eyes wide open. Yeah, of course. The only thing that remains is her head. So she really was killed in that vision. Poor thing. Horikoshi was smiling when she passed, an ecstatic smile as if she'd been set free from her pain and suffering. I can only wonder what kind of pain she'd gone through to be so happy to die. A severed head, surrounded by colorful hoses. What an odd juxtaposition. The scene is completely unlike Izumi's. His face was contorted in agony, and his corpse was drenched in foul water. Perhaps Hanako is trying to make her best friend's death beautiful, like the flowers at a funeral. Well, what in the world? Screaming, Diamond grabs my shoulder. Even through my coat, I can feel that hand is trembling fiercely. Diamond, let's get out of here. Sure. Right. He must have seen that too. Sorry about that. Are you okay? Yeah. I need to catch my breath. Let's get out of this place for now. Right. Let's go. Diamond is about to pass out. I start to head back toward the hall. And then we will have to fight. I knew it! What was that voice? Yashiki. Hanako is coming for us. Yes. Who else? What's going on? Where's the door handle? Why is the door handle missing? Oh, what is this filthy water on the door? No time for an explanation. We just have to get out. I wedge my finger through the door gap and try to force open the door. Shit, it's not opening. The sewage water is so slick and slimy that it's preventing me from opening the door. And for some reason, the door feels as cold and heavy as a solid block of ice. I won't let you go. Ouch. That was out of nowhere. Chills run down my spine as I hear the sound of water splattering on the ground. Don't look back. You hear me, Diamond? Let's figure out a plan to get out of here. Yes. And we're still missing one lost soul. I will have to look for that later. Maybe I'll do that later. Yes, I can feel Hanako's presence right behind me. If we stay any longer, we'll end up dead like Izumi and Horikoshi. But how do we get out of when the door handle's gone and there's the slippery water everywhere? How do you open a door without a handle? I stand by, team up for I. I think we should team up with Diamond, right? I mean, they're both supposed to be pretty strong. Broken mob? Plunger? It could work. Let's try that. Raising execution rate. Execution rate is critical during the suspension act. To help with that, you can buy sacred. Yeah, we do know that. It's especially important to have sacred objects if you want to succeed at suspension acts using characters with a low execution rate. You can obtain sacred objects from certain allies at the infirmary in exchange for lost souls. When you fail, the execution rate of the action you previously chose will increase greatly, making it easier for you to do the action. Okay. Pull door open. Let's go for that. Let's pull.
よし、やるか。
Okay, I think that failed. Or not? Yes. Both of us tried to open the door by pulling the plunger. And we got it! Looks like this is the right choice. It's open, let's head out now. I am not as dumb as I think I am. Diamond and I escaped the restroom without any trouble. We survived! Okay, that was pretty easy. I thought there would be more to do. Looks like we've survived. Unfortunately, the same can't be said for Horikoshi though. I'm sorry, Horikoshi. If only I'd managed to stop her in the storage room earlier. I might have been able to save her. Regret wells up inside me. I feel my chest tightening. But the night's not over yet. There's something I still have to do. Can you walk, Diamond? I remember how pale Diamond looked when we found Horikoshi's body. They'd be a bad choice to continue the investigation if they're at their limits. Did I worry you? I'm fine. Let's continue the investigation, Yashiki. Diamond. He's obviously shaken, but he's giving it his all to get through this case. I decide to believe in Diamond. I can still change them up. I can still do that, but I don't know. Maybe we will need him. What should we do? Maybe go to the infirmary? Talk to the others? Can we do that?
Oh, そうだ。
Again? I don't know about that, but okay. He's right though. We might find some clues at the place where Horikoshi passed. Let's still go and return, although yeah, let's return. For now. Oh, wrong button. Yes. And let's save. Okay, perfect. Let's exit. No. Although, could it be that we can get something from other rooms? No. I guess not. I thought maybe, just maybe. Connecting door, corridor. Have to go to the restroom again. Third floor. Let's see what happens now. Should we check that one out as well? No, nothing. I guess we'll have to go to
Yoshi.
No. Oh, what's the last one? Okay. No. I hate when they do that. There's a key. Just as in Izumi's case, all traces of Horikoshi's death have disappeared. Where did Horikoshi disappear to? Who knows? All we can do is examine what's in front of us. There's a key with a tag. I grab the key and read the tag. Old building, music storage room. Oh, okay. They do like the storage room. In every fight, it's somehow about the music room. Naomi Horikoshi's head was here. Really? I already forgot. Okay. What? Again? I put my fingers through the gap in the door and force it open. It's easy since it's not slimy. Okay. Oh my god. For a second I thought you'd have to do that one again. Oh. Our HP has filled up again. That's good. I thought it would only do that after we finished a chapter. That wasn't the music room, was it? No. Okay. Let's go. This one. And to the storage room. There. Beyond the store is the music equipment storage room. I pull out the key and insert it into the keyhole. The door makes a mechanical sound. The sound of the key unlocking the door. Okay. Let's check that one first. A number of yellowed music scores are stored inside the cardboard box. The scores are warped due to humidity and are full of holes. Not surprised, since they've left them here for a long time. A large brass instrument, probably a tuba, is on the floor. Everywhere else is dusty, but not this tuba. I wonder why. Inspect. Upon closer inspection, there are visible handprints on it. Someone must have picked this up recently. Now I'm curious. Alright, I'm gonna lift this thing up. Check what's underneath, Diamond. Sure, I'll leave the heavy lifting to you. Heave ho. The tuba is heavier than I thought. I feel my back straining because I started lifting without bracing myself. How on earth do teenagers lug this around or play it at the same time? Don't throw your back out here. Yeah, that would be bad. I drop the tuba once Diamond finishes taking a look. Found something interesting under that tuba, Yeshki. Someone might have hid it. Diamond hands me a locked diary. I wonder what's written inside. Let's inspect it. Obtained locked diary. Item details. You can check the description of an item by selecting item from the menu screen. Try to read the description of any item that has the word details on it. Okay. I will do that, but later.
Yoshi.
It's a deteriorated cardboard box. There's a school bag inside. According to the name tag, it's Horikoshi's. Inside the bag is a girl's school uniform and a green ribbon, the one worn by second years. It's not Horikoshi's size, though. I tried checking the pockets just to be thorough, but I don't find anything. I don't see any reason to keep this. It looks like a normal uniform. Okay.
Yoshi.
Oh! There's an old shelf propped against the wall. It's not used anymore and there's nothing inside. Oh! Don't you see something glowing in the space between the shelf and the wall? Interesting. Hearing that, I direct my flashlight towards that gap. I can see something small there, indeed. What is it? I reach out my hand and try to pick it up. But the gap is too narrow for my arm to fit. I can't reach it. Nah, can't reach it. Oh, that means I probably can't reach it either. Our only option is to move the shelf. I try to move the shelf with Diamond's help. But the shelf proves to be way too heavy for the both of us. How can the thing be so heavy when it's not even holding anything? I don't get it. Perhaps the shelf is held down with supernatural power. In any case, neither Diamond nor I are able to collect the object in the gap. Someone with a muscle in the arm might be able to reach it. Okay, this means I will have to go back to the infirmary and change to that schoolgirl. I forgot her name. That was...
わかりました。
Thank you. Except I do wish we could sometimes just go to certain rooms directly instead of having to walk around. But oh well. Maybe this means we will have to take her with us for the last fight. Who knows? She does have more HP than Diamond. There we go. Yes, we do know. I think my hand can fit just fine. Can you reach it, Ai? Sure, why not? Ai bends over and puts her hand into the gap. Just a little bit more. Got it. Here you go. Jeez, I really wanted to avoid touching it with my bare hand if I could. Understandable. We got the last one. We got it. What she gives me is an eerie tooth. Obtains a lost soul eerie tooth. A new page has been added to Kazo, Yasuke, Ai Kashiwagi, and Shuji Diamond's entries. A new page has been added to Moi Watanabe and Seizo Konoe's entries. Oh my god. A new page has been added to everyone, apparently. Is there anything else I missed? I checked that cardboard, that shelf, that tuba, those cardboards. Okay. Nope, I think we have to get to the menu and check the item? No. Wait, that's details. Let's go to the details. I'd like to inform you that the pianist for the recital of our school song at the upcoming ceremony has been changed. Yeah, I think this is all the information. This one. Dear model, Hanako will kill you tonight. I'm watching, hiding in the school. Your beloved, the departed. Okay, broken mob. Even the white rate has been noted down. Details. They did say we should check for any details of those things. Details. Confirmation request? compact, easy to carry radios. Blah blah blah. Let's check it out. I take out the radio cassette player and turn it on. Konehara's Academy School song begins playing through the speakers. I turn off the radio cassette player. Should we have opened that in another room, or what was the point of that? A torn notebook. It contains a short journal written in neat handwriting. I think that's the one we read, right? Yes, yes. Okay, I think that's also the one we read. Yes. We got the first, second page. We got Rikashi's notebook. A script where it's Hana, and now secret key is the promised day. Oh, I think that's important, isn't it? The promised day. I need to remember that. Music room storage key. Yeah, that nice. Any favorite bag? Yes, keys. Okay, no, I do not need that. Ice hair tie, old stethoscope. Where did I get those? I mean the hair tie, stethoscope, Guardian, and all that stuff. I don't care. That one is important. From Naomi. The diary has a combination lock. Looks like we need to enter the correct 3-digit code to unlock the diary. Let's enter the 3-digit code. It must be an important date. I don't know what numbers I should enter. Is there a hint somewhere? Maybe I should ask I. Okay. How do we do that? Let's exit first and then consult. I'm really bad at memorizing numbers. That's why I usually use dates or important words to remember passwords and stuff. Like I use my birthday for my diary. Maybe the owner of this diary thinks that way too. Okay, so let's check those logs again. Notebook pages. Looked into it. English from tomorrow on. To the school song. Chosen to perform. I'm not sure. I don't think that's it. She told her secret. Doesn't know how to respond. Maybe 15th July. Wait, let me check. 15th July or 19th June. 19th June or let's just try and see what happens. Yes. Then maybe it's 19th June. Let's try that one. June 19th. Done. Huh. What could it be? So we got June 19th, June 27th. I guess we'll just have to check everything. 6 to 7 or 7 to 8. 6 to 7. 7 to 8. 6 to 7. Nope. Nope. Details. 7 to 8. Okay, I misremembered. 7 to 8. Seven to 8. Oh, no. 7 to 8. 7 to 8. 7 to 8. 7. No, I did. Okay. So I didn't misremember. But then maybe the first page. Maybe it's when they found the cassette player. 5 to 6. It must be something with, like, it can't be 6-2, right? 6-3. 5 to 6. I'm just gonna try. 5 to 6. 5 to 6. 2 6. Oh! It is! It's unlocked now. Time to open the diary and see what we can learn. The penmanship on some of the pages leaves a bit of to be desired. Looks like the events of the last few months are covered here. Where should I start reading? I don't know. May, June, July seems pretty normal. I don't know. I mean, let's just go from the beginning. Found a good spot. The old building's music room. It's not used anymore, but there's a piano inside. Hannah should be able to play there. This will be our meeting spot. Hannah decided to enter the competition to perform the school song. I bet she found the courage to put herself up for it, because she loves the piano so much. You can do it, Hannah. Our school song has a nice melody, but the lyrics suck. When I mentioned it to Hannah, she said I should come up with new lyrics. I guess I'll give it a try. It can be our song. Okay, nothing interesting in there. Hannah got chosen to be the accompanist. Congrats! Now I've got to come up with the lyrics. I keep thinking about Hannah when I'm not doing anything. Being with her is so much fun. I just feel bliss. Is it because we're friends? Maybe it's more than that. My head is filled with Hannah. I can't even think about anything else. I can't bear it any longer. I'm gonna tell Hannah my feelings tomorrow. I hope she feels the same. I confessed to Hannah in the music room. She was shocked. Then she ran away, looking like she was about to cry. I was left all by myself. Ouch. That must have hurt. Hannah didn't come to the music room again. What if she told other people about what happened that day? I don't want to think about it. Well, but she didn't. But yeah, that I can understand that is some fear that one would have when they come out. Looks like Izumi's been bullying Hannah since she was chosen to be the accompanist for the recital. How dare he lay a hand on her? This is unforgivable. I've warned Izumi. Despite what happened between us, I still love Hannah. Izumi called me. He discarded my feelings for Hana after he stole her notebook. He told me not to say anything, or else he'd reveal my secret to everyone. I wanted to hit him so bad, but I couldn't. Both of us are the worst. Hana's dead. She hung herself in the old building. They forced her to take off her uniform and put on some weird outfit. If only I stopped Izumi. I'm sorry, Hana. September entries. I heard the rumors about Hanako off the toilet. They say I can meet Hana if I scribble some graffiti in the old building's restroom. I want to meet Hana again, even if she is a ghost. I want her to hear the lyrics I promised her I'd write. I snuck into the old building and wrote some stuff, but Hana didn't show up. I snuck into the old building again and wrote some graffiti again. Hana still didn't show up. Hana's spirit apparently keeps saying, "Give it back." I know what she's looking for. Maybe I can finally meet her if I give it to her. I'll go to Hana's house tomorrow and borrow it. If I do meet Hana, first of all, I want to apologize to her. And I'm gonna ask her to respond to my confession. What did she think of me? She probably hated me, but still, I have to know. Oh, no, she was going to confess to you. But why would you deliberately want to get a contact with ghosts? This is never a good idea. A folded note is tucked between pages. I unfolded to read some lyrics. Ah, that must be the song. The title of the song is Hanao's Song. It's a song about future and friendship. Obtained the promised lyrics. Since their code is the promised day, that makes sense that they would call it the promised lyrics. Stop reading. Yes, we have done everything we can. Having read the diary, I'm convinced this is Horikoshi's. Horikoshi went to the old building to meet Hanako off the toilet. She wanted to give something to her. We know what that item is. All that's left to do is find it. I do not know what the item is. What do you mean we? There's no we here.
お呼びですか?
I wonder what Horikoshi wants to return to Akai. Maybe it's in the music room storage. We just went there, though. What do you want? A diary was hidden under the tuba. Yes.
よし。
Maybe here? It must be that uniform. Inside Horikoshi's bag is a uniform. I say, Mr. Yashiki, didn't Horikoshi mention in her diary that Hana was looking for something? I have a feeling it's this uniform. A highly probable conclusion, indeed. Horikoshi noted in the September section of her diary that she borrowed something from Akai's parents. If that was something was Hanako's uniform, everything makes sense. Horikoshi must have figured out that Hana wanted her uniform back. She probably brought the uniform with her to draw out Hanako. Except she was being targeted. Horikoshi was killed before she could give the uniform back. Why'd she leave it here, though? I wonder what Horikoshi did in the time she was out of our sights. Horikoshi must have sneaked into the old building and entered the music equipment storage room. She probably waited there, reminiscing on her days with Hanako until nightfall. At some point during that time, she hid her diary under the tuba. I can't know for certain why she'd hid it, but my guess is she wanted anyone who came investigating Hanako's case to find it if she didn't make it back. Eventually, Horikoshi left the storage room. Considering where she left her bag with the uniform in it, she must have left it there without thinking. Perhaps she heard Hanako call her name. And when she left the storage room, she finally met the person she'd been looking for, Hanako. And then Horikoshi was killed. Hanako's uniform. Probably because she left us behind. This is likely the thing Hanako is searching for, which may mean carrying it could make us Hanako's target. In that case, we should pick this up without giving it some serious thought. Are we really going to bring it along? Not yet.
ここ
No. No. I want to use those lost souls first. We can use the bag. Ah, Jesus! I did not expect that. I should have, but I didn't. Let's trade her. So we have every spirit, right? Yes, perfect. So we can trade for the enhancement. Yes, please. Okay, quit. Now we're gonna save and exit. We're at the final stage. This means we're also gonna quit soon. Connecting corridor. I do wonder what's next after that one. I don't think the next chapter will be the last one. Okay, music room to get the uniform, and then we checked out everything, right? Yeah, I think we have everything we need, so we should be fully prepared and no issue. There should be no issues fighting. In that case, yes. Okay. Obtained Hanako's uniform. The sound of a bell suddenly echoes in my mind. Chills run down my spine. Yes, there. It is. There she is. Before I can react, the departed is standing before us. Eek. I recalls next to me. My dear husband. That unpleasant voice fills every corner of my mind, once more dragging my consciousness into a dismal, suffocating swamp. Hanako Scratch Kid model. You are next. She's already here. Should you survive, you will become my real husband. I try and listen to what they say while suppressing my chills and nausea. Hanako Scratch killed model. You are next. She's already here. Should you survive, you will become my real husband. I do not wish to get married to you. No, thank you. I'd appreciate if I could live, but also stay unmarried for now. That would be nice. The departed presence abruptly vanishes. I forgot to exchange. No matter. This time it's gonna be I again. It is what it is. I turns to me, the entire body tense as a bowstring. Her whole body is shaking. She can't hide her shock after seeing the departed for the first time. Right. Last time it was Diamond. She didn't see him. Or it. Better said. That's the departed. No amount of determination could have prepared me for seeing that. My body refused to move. My voice wouldn't come out. Don't worry about it. That's the expected reaction. The departed, if I remember correctly, they only talked to you, right, Mr. Yashiki? Did they say something again? Yeah. Better not say. Oh, you can say that, but you cannot talk about divisions to Diamond? Okay. Whatever. You are next. She's already here. You gotta be kidding me. Hanako is here. I glances at the entrance. Their face contorts into an expression of shock and fear. We're both thinking the same thing. Does that mean we're trapped here? Yes. That's usually what happens when ghosts want to have you killed. Our time's running out. What should we do to survive? Confrontation with Hanako has been added to the spirit files. Confrontation with Hanako because she was murdered by Hanako. Just as the notice said, maybe the only way to close this case is face Hanako myself. I need to find out what she meant by give it back. My foe's a spirit, so she'll try to kill me. Is there any way to fight her? Maybe using something she hated in her previous life? What is the key to saving Hanako's soul? There seems to have been a misunderstanding between Hanako and Horikoshi. What can I do to clear that up in a way that Hanako would definitely understand? I'll have to put the departed to the side for now and focus on Hanako. Back. Okay. Well, we do have the diary. So I think this will be key. And the lyrics. The lyrics must also be the key to soothing the spirit. But the eerie sound of water is echoing after us. Do you think that sound just now is... Yeah, I heard it. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Yeah. Stop moaning. Please. Let's get out of here. Guess we've got no choice. I don't think we can unless we fight her off. That's Hanako. What should we do? The Hanako I see before me is a spirit that kills people. My instinct and common sense tell me we need to run as far away from her as possible immediately. However, I didn't come to the school just to run. I need to stand and confront Hanako so I can start to get to the bottom of this case. Give back uniform. Okay. Please. I gladly give it to you. I have no need of it. Hanako fires something at incredible speed that grazes my torso. Must be the hose. What was that? I touch my torso to find a part of my coat is now torn and wet. Was that thing just now water? Yeah, but it's not your everyday water. At this speed, it's as sharp as a blade. If she's seriously attacking us, we've got no chance of getting away. Okay, no hose this time. Just water. That cuts like a blade. Damage from spirits. Spirits will attack you from time to time and cause spirit damage. Yes, figured. Level up. Increase your maximum spirit and buy sacred objects to prepare yourself to withstand the damage. We did all that? You can obtain sacred objects from certain allies at the infirmary in exchange for lost souls. So so we can get sacred objects from other people, not just from Moe. Hanako is directing her anger at us. What do we need to do first? Me, I guess. Eshki. She wants the uniform, so let's give her the uniform. Unfold. Why is unfold uniform? Okay, we're just gonna go with that. Yes. Hanako's looking for a uniform. What if we use her precious uniform as... That was not what I was... I did not want to use that as a shield. Okay. I wanted to give it back to her. Well. I'm sorry. But it was a success. Or not? Yeah. I figured. Hanako is directing her anger at us. Is there any way to calm her down? Yes. Let's take the uniform and throw it at her. I'm not sure if I'm gonna survive, just to be honest. I mean, we got like 16 HP. I cannot afford to do any more mistakes. Hanako is looking for a uniform, so we need to return it to her. I throw her a uniform at her. Success. Yes. Lost Hanako's uniform. That's my uniform. Yes, it is yours. Looks like this is the right choice. If I knew did I use that as a shield, I would have just gone with throwing it at her. But I thought it was kind of rude to throw something. But okay. Whatever. Hanako takes a few steps closer to check whether or not it's her uniform. It really is my uniform. Hanako stares at her uniform on the floor. You stole it. Unforgivable. I did not steal it. Please stop hurting me. I am about to die. I do not wish to die. So please stop. Hanako launches a flurry of strikes with her water blade. Hanako is filled with fury and rage. We're gonna be killed at this rate. Yeah, I know. If we can't calm her down, we have to attack her to survive. To demoralize her. Let's see what we got here. The broken mob. We can attack her with that. Let's see what that would do. No. Although, you know, maybe we should use I. Poke? I thought we would. What if we team up? The success rate is definitely better if we... Yeah. But I don't have enough... No. Let's just go with her and hope for the best. Poke belly with it? Face would be mean, right? Oh, I don't know. Let's go with face. Even if it's mean, at least it should hurt her enough. Grasping the broken mop with both hands, I thrust it toward Hanako's face. Okay, we failed. However, the aim is way off. Were they thrown off because they panicked? I need you to do something, okay? I'm about to die. If we can't calm her down, we have to attack her to survive. And if we're going to attack, we need to strike her weakness to make it count. There must be something we can do at this. What kind of thing does Hanako hate? Holding the broken mop, I thrust it at Hanako's belly. Let's hope this time. Yes! Success! I take a step forward and extends the arm as far as possible, and the tip of the mop touches Hanako's belly. However, I don't think it worked. But it was a success! Hanako's water blade grazes one of Ai's arms. Damn! Hanako didn't react at all. I need a different plan. Looks like this isn't the right choice. Well, if we can't calm her down, we have to attack her. So attack, we need to strike. There must be something we can do at this. So that's what kind of thing does Hanako hate. But she wouldn't... I don't understand. So the broken mop is like a no-go? Promised lyrics? Sing the lyrics. But we do have a 99% success rate if we show it. Yeah, I think probably not sing. I turns toward Hanako and shows her Yodikoshi's promised lyrics. I mean, as this fails, it was 99% success. That would have been bad if this failed. They unfold the paper with the lyrics and raise it high so Hanako can see it. Hanako's water blaze grazes eyes also. Except Hanako's too angry to look at the note. I need to come up with the... Okay, so this isn't the right choice. So it must be the mop. So I need to do that. Is that it? I mean, I should have exchanged diamond and that should have been a thing. But I mean that's a much worse success rate. I'm just gonna try. If it fails, it fails. Holding the broken mop with both hands, I thrust it toward Hanako's face. Okay. Then we must sing it. Or at least I must. As in the girl, not the I as in I. However, my aim is way off. Did I do it too quickly? How? I don't understand. Yes, we know. Honestly, I didn't think it would be that hard. So let's go with the promised lyrics and sing it. If that's not gonna work, I don't know what is. I think it's Horikoshi's promised lyrics to Hanako. Great success! I'm not really good at a cappella though. Shut up! Hanako's water blade grazes Ai's torso. Hanako is too angry to grasp the lyrics. I need to come up with a different way. Looks like this isn't the right choice. So it must be the mob at her face. Then I just have to... I don't... Huh? So I was right. Well, at least the success rate is at 94%. But I'm gonna die. I'll tell you that. I'm gonna die. Holding the broken mob with both hands, I thrust it toward Hanako's face. Success! Yes, that must be the right choice. I take a step forward and extend my arm as far as I can, and the tip of the mob touches Hanako's face, contrary to my expectations. What? She doesn't respond at all. Fuck, did I miss? I hate milk. Hanako looks pained from the smell of milk coming from the mob. Hanako Akai used to hate milk, and it looks like that deep-rooted trauma still exists. Looks like this is the right choice. I would have been angry if it wasn't. I would have been like, what is the right choice? Her bloodlust instantly disappeared. Oh, help me now. You know, I gotta say that's a disgusting face. But also somehow a funny face. In another context, that may have been not horror, but comedy. Hanako staggers to our side, begging for help. Now, where are you? I'm lonely here. Now. Did she say she's lonely? What are you on about? You killed Horikoshi. I killed. Now? No way, no way, no way. I didn't kill her. Impossible. Looks like Hanako doesn't even remember killing Horikoshi. Third act. I hope it's the final one. Promise with now. Where's our promised song now? She must be referring to the lyrics. So as long as you can convey the feelings that Horikoshi poured into these lyrics, luckily for us there's a piano here. I should be able to pull this off with Ai's help. Team up with Ai. Yes, the promised lyrics. Sing it together. Or maybe show. I mean, the success rate is better if we show it, but maybe it's... I'm just gonna... I'm gonna go with sing it. I ask Ai to play the piano while I sing the promised lyrics. Success. But did we really succeed? Was it the right choice? I starts playing the school song we heard on the radio cassette player. It's all going to be fine. I kind of remember how the melody goes, so I should be... I didn't even click. I checked the lyrics one last time while waiting for the right timing. With the melody playing in the background, I start to sing along. I didn't expect him to be able to sing, or at least not sing badly. Nice. These lyrics are filled with Horikoshi's pure feelings for Hanako. I can feel them too. Are these feelings platonic, or... But does she listen? That song. Is it you now? Hanako is listening. Horikoshi kept her promise with you. You're not alone. It looks like that was the right choice. But let's wait. I sing the song until the end, and Hanako of the toilet listens until the very last note. Looks like this is the right choice. Yes. Yay. Thank you now. for keeping our promise. I truly appreciate it. We did it. We didn't even need to kiss it. Huh. Hanako's presence is gone. Looks like it's over. It seems so. Horikoshi turned her back on Hanako in a moment of cold ice. It was a moment that Hanako was unable to forgive. So technically I would have breezed through it if I didn't make the mistake at Act 1 and then used Yashiki instead of I at Act 2. That was my mistake. Horikoshi turned her back on Hanako in a moment of cold ice. It was a moment that Hanako was unable to forgive. However, that didn't break their bonds. In the end, Horikoshi's melody proved to be Hanako's salvation. So, but you don't need to face the departed, do we? What is this feeling? Someone's watching me. Who? Told you so. Oh god. What was that? Reaction. What was that? I feel like I glimpsed Hanako for a moment, but there's just no way. She should have passed on. Did you see that eye? Huh? See what? I didn't see anything. Was it only my imagination? Or was it something that only I could see again? Never mind. Let's just assume I was imagining things. We definitely pacified Hanako's spirit. She should have reached salvation. Did we though? Did we? Let's get going, Mr. Yashiki. We've got to let Diamond and Moe now. Yeah. There's something on the floor. It looks like a page from a notebook. Dear now, I'm sorry for running away the other day. I was so surprised when you confessed to me. I'm sorry for the late response. I've been thinking about it ever since the day you confessed. I didn't know what to do. I knew I had to give you a sincere answer, since your feelings for me are also genuine. And well, I finally found my answer. I love now. I don't know if the love I feel is the same as yours, though. So I want to confirm it with you. It'd be great if it was the same. I hope our relationship will last forever, my dear now. Aww. They didn't need to die. That's so not fair. This is the draft of the letter Hanako Akai was writing to Naomi Horikoshi. She probably hadn't been able to finish it. If only she could have conveyed these feelings of hers, their fate could have been different. But in that case, there may be something more we can do for Hanako. In the place we last saw her, I think we can have Hanako deliver her feelings. Hanako's ending has been added to the spirit file. Hanako's ending. Horikoshi's feelings should have reached Hanako through the song she wrote for her. However, the bullying ruined everything before they could communicate. Thinking she'd be abandoned by her best friend, Hanako's feelings returned into hatred, and she killed Horikoshi. At least Horikoshi died with a smile. As much as I want to believe I've saved Hanako, there's some lingering anxiety. Why did she appear briefly after our showdown? In the notebook page she left behind, there was a reply to Horikoshi's confession. I wish there was something I could do to deliver it to the now deceased Horikoshi. So I guess we'll have to do one final thing and then she'll move on. Okay, so we got everything here. And then to the girls' bathroom at floor 3, right? Third floor. Okay. Up. Let's go up, up. And there we go. Probably the stall. The last one where Horikoshi died. No? Yes. Naomi Horikoshi's head was here. We may be able to convey Hanako's feelings to her here, since this is where we saw Horikoshi last. I take out the letter, and then I read Hanako's reply aloud. I'm well aware this is likely nothing more than a self-serving act to tie up loose ends in my mind, but still, I don't want to lose my respect and compassion for the dead. Hanako and Horikoshi deserve this much. This is actually such a tragic story. It didn't have to end that way. They could have been together or stayed friends. Instead, both died. And one died with hatred in her heart, and the other died without knowing anything. Hope it reaches Horikoshi. Let's believe they will. Yes, I figured. The sound of a bell echoes in my ears. That always happens. I quickly spin to face I. What happened? I looks at me with concern. She seems like that sound was only meant for my ears. I wait for a while, still on guard, yet nothing strange occurs. What on earth was that about? I guess once we leave, something will happen. Or not. Let's see if something happens if we go back this way. Wait. How do we go? No, that one. There. We need to get to the corridor. Last time the departed was there. I guess not this time though. Not this one. Okay. Oh. I think that was a stupid move. Oh! I didn't think she would do anything. I do love idle animations in any game. That's always fun. But let's just return and let everyone know what happened. And with this, our investigation into Hanako of the toilet comes to an end. Time to tell the other two what happened. Available lost souls in each chapter. Lost souls available in one chapter can only be found in that chapter and not other chapters. Check the number of lost souls in each chapter using sacred objects, lost souls in the infirmary. I figured as much. So trade, we did that, doesn't matter. We're gonna talk to get to the next chapter. I reveal what happened with Hanako to Diamond and Moe. Oh, in the end, we couldn't protect Horikoshi. I understand your feelings, but don't be too upset about it, okay? Saving someone is no easy task. Me and my fellow doctors have a lot of similar regrets. Diamond. There's something I always tell myself whenever something like this happens. You might have failed this time, but you're still needed. Your next patient will survive. In the end, we're just feeble humans. That is the only way we can push forward with our lives. Diamond fixes his eye on me, looking mournful. He must have witnessed an enormous number of lives saved, but he's also witnessed countless deaths. There's no doubt that he's gone through many more traumatic situations than I have. Do I really have the strength and resilience to match his? Considering how he sometimes acts, I would say you kind of match, Yashiki. You kind of match. If anything, you're a bit less of a scary cat. Oops, that's my phone. I'll be answering this. I leave the infirmary. Hey, mister. Even though Hanako has disappeared, this case is still far from over, yes? True, because you still have the departed. They said if you survive, you will become my real husband. They seem to be testing me with their notices. Well, a dangerous spirit has a crush on you. Do you think they'll give up if you refuse to deal with them? That's a disaster in the making. The departed's obsessed with Yashiki, so if he chooses to ignore them, who knows what a jilted spirit would do? They may take even more drastic measures to get his attention. Right, so then all we can do is find the departed that's lurking in the school? Yep, it seems our only option is to proceed with the investigation, so we don't end up provoking them. I mean, they're trying to show off by hiding in the school. They want to be found. Maybe they want their dear husband to find them. How are we supposed to look for them, though? Use sacred objects? So you're saying we should use sacred objects. Too bad, though. Mrs. Yasuoka didn't give me anything to help with that. Oh. We're still lacking information. We have no choice but to deal with their notices. Until we gather more clues about the identity. It's frustrating, indeed. Okay. So we're not finished yet. We're not going to sleep yet. Okay. I wonder what happened to Ai. She's been gone a long time. I forgot about her. I forgot that she had to come back. This is gonna be the final fight with Hanako. You're gonna have to save Ai. Sorry, Ai. I forgot about that. Be a little bit more positive. You may be overreacting, though I won't deny there's a possibility that something's wrong. It is. It always is. Shouldn't you know by now? Let's look for her, Yashiki. Yes, let's go look. Let's go. That. Diamond and I search around special and new buildings, but come up empty. Diamond also tries calling Ive's phone, but she doesn't pick up. She can't. I promise you, she can't. She's in dire need of our help. A damsel in distress. Where did she go? There's only the old building left to search, but she can't be there, right? Good question. Why are we there? Let's go to the old building. Right. For a second, I thought we would have to find another way. Let's go to the old building. Probably third floor. Or music room. Ouch. Ha! the bell again. My dear husband. Leave me alone. You creepy thing. This bride of yours shall soon eat. Hanako's soul is one that has achieved complete salvation. I shall hope it will taste good. This bride of yours shall soon eat. Hanako's soul is one that has achieved complete salvation. I shall hope it will taste good. Excuse me? Is that what happens to those poor souls? You're eating them? I am trying to send them on their way to the afterlife. Should her soul taste awful, I shall eat the scapegoat's soul instead, and that scapegoat is... Should her soul taste awful, I shall eat the scapegoat's soul instead, and that scapegoat is... Me? No. No. I-D-O-L. Idol. So there's another one. Hold on. What are they saying? The scapegoat is an idol? No. Come to me, your dear bride. Okay, let's see. I hear the sound of a door opening from the girls' restroom. Well, why did you stop all of a sudden? The voice. I heard the departed's voice. I'll tell Diamond what the departed said. What in the world? Kashiwagi's been captured. We still don't know for sure yet. They mentioned something about Hanako's soul having achieved complete salvation. So clearly what they desire is a soul that has attained full salvation. Ai's life will be spared if they can get that. What exactly is full salvation though? And why are they targeting Kashiwagi? Why would a spirit devour another spirit? Why? To gain power? Isn't that usually the case? I mean, whenever something devours something, it's usually power. Or to remain, you know, like to remain on this mortal coil. I can only remain silent. I have no idea what a spirit like this is thinking. I don't have time to ruminate anyway. I need to hurry and try to find Ai. On the other side of this door, the departed awaits. So it is the music room. I am so fed up with the music room. I hear the sound of a door creaking from the girls' restroom. So it isn't. Okay. Forgive me. But they said the girls' restroom. They didn't say the third floor. Well, someone's having a meal. Well, don't let me hold you back. Eat. You gotta eat. I hear a sound coming from the back of the restroom. It's pitch black. The noise is vivid, discomforting, and unpleasant. It sounds like someone is eating something. In the back? There's something in the back? I point my flashlight toward the back of the room. The light reflects off of something in the darkness, and that is... Oh, Jesus Christ. Hanako. A gruesome scene that transcends human comprehension. Ugh, can they stop with those... chewing noises. I hate that. I hate that. A spirit is devouring another spirit. The one being devoured is Hanako of the toilet, and doing the devouring is the departed. Yes, I think we can all see that. You know, I mean, we saw the whole picture. The description was not necessary. Can you please just make something, do something to stop the chewing? Just please. I find it very annoying. The departed cuts Hanako's body with an old sickle. They then bring the piece of meat to one of their numerous mouths and munch on it. They tear Hanako open over and over again. Munch, 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 munch. The departed lets out a laugh, not even trying to attack us. They continue to chew on Hanako's meat. They are flaunting this repulsive action, insulting the soul. Diamond is utterly speechless. As am I. My mouth refuses to open. It struggles to even breathe. Hanako was pure and delicious. I did not wish to know how a soul would taste like. I will save my next meal for another night since I am now full. Really? Hanako was pure delicious. I will save my next meal for another night since I am now full. I must eat a lot, so I can become beautiful and be loved. I must eat a lot so I can become beautiful and be loved. I mean, you are grotesque. That you are right. You are grotesque. But I fear eating a soul doesn't make you any more beautiful. Sorry about that. Hanako's soul was delicious. Does that mean the departed got to eat a soul with full salvation, as they wanted? That's disgusting. I thought full salvation would mean they have departed from this mortal coil to the afterlife. But apparently not. Both the departed and Hanako are swallowed into the darkness and disappear. Great. Great. What was that? Exactly. Yikes. Yeah, let's go. That was the sound of a piano. The music room. Don't tell me Kashiwagi is... We forgot about that. I forgot about that. The whole chewing thing threw me off. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Kashiwagi. Oh god. Oh god, what happened? When we enter the pitch black room, we can tell there's someone standing in the darkness. And that someone is I. She's simply gazing into the empty void. Her mind is obviously somewhere else. Hi, get a hold of yourself. Ah, Mr. Yashiki? I has come back to her senses. Are you alright? Are you hurt anywhere? I'm okay. She's showing signs of cyanosis, but nothing too serious. What happened, Kashiwagi? I have no idea. I stepped out of the infirmary to answer the call, but I immediately hung up. I was about to go back in when I saw someone. Was it the departed? No, they looked like a human to me. What? I recall what Izumi said last night. The departed is pretending to be a human. So they really are hiding in the school. Who was it? It's... I remained silent, her gaze fixed on the ceiling. She must be digging through her memory. I can't remember anything. I can't even recall anything about their face or clothes. Feels like something is clouding my mind. I'm sorry. You can't even tell us if they are a girl or a boy. Yeah. When I tried to approach them, everything just went dark. And I can't remember a thing after that. I don't even know how I got here. Okay. As much as I want to find out who the departed is, it seems that things are not progressing as smoothly as I'd thought. I can't even really blame Ai. For now I'm just glad she's safe and sound. Hey, Yashiki. Kashiwagi is safe. That means the departed's desire to consume a soul had achieved full salvation has been granted. Yeah, true. I wonder exactly what full salvation means. Who knows? The departed only told us the result without providing any further explanation. Although we have a clue. When we read that draft in the girls' restroom, I heard the bell ring inside my head. This is just a hunch, but maybe that was the indication that we'd guided Hanako to full salvation. Yeah, that's what I thought as well. There isn't anything else we can do here at the moment. Closing the door behind me, I leave the school with the mark bearers. I'll inform Mr. Konoe about Horikoshi. He's close with the cops in the city. I'm sure he'll do something about it. The headmaster here sure is something else, huh? He seems like someone from the underworld. He's a dependable fellow, though. Without him, we would have been questioned by the cops. You think they'd accept an explanation that involves spirits? We'd just be rotting in a jail. Especially considering that someone's literally dead. I'm sorry, Horikoshi. Hey, there's something I'm curious about. You think they targeted Ai out of jealousy? Jealousy? Doesn't the departed think of you as their husband? Wouldn't that make Ai a formidable rival? She's an idol, after all. Maybe that's why the departed targeted her. Given their unusual obsession with me. I can't deny that, but there's nothing we can use to confirm or deny it. It's speculation. We're dealing with a spirit here, and a very unusual one at that. Say, Mr. Yashiki, do you plan to keep chasing after the departed? I'm the one being chased? I am the one being chased? I guess so. Yeah. They seem to be freakishly obsessed with you, calling you dear husband and all that. But this is strange. Right you? There are a lot of men out there. I have no idea either. There's gotta be some kind of reason for their obsession. I'm thinking that might be our best lead to identifying who the departed is. I agree. The departed's true identity. This case will never end unless I figure that out. My gut's telling me that's what the departed wants as well. But I don't think chapter 3 will be the end. Another trophy. Items you have at the end of the chapter. Other than some special items and sacred objects, all items you acquire will disappear at the end of the chapter. Okay. Now saving. Great. Yes. Let's save our progress. That was heavy. Not gonna lie. That was actually sad. I mean, they're dead, and now Hanako has been devoured. I just wonder what the departed truly wants. I mean, it's obsessed with Yashki. It wants him as a husband, and it wants to be beautiful and human. Maybe it died a virgin, something like that. I mean, there are tales there that, you know, that you stay as a ghost and want vengeance or whatever. So, you know. I guess we'll see. But this will be all, unless... Oh, yeah. There's gonna be a cutscene, probably. Yes. But we're not gonna do that today. Chapter 4 has to wait until... no. Wait. We're chapter 3. Chapter 3 has to wait until... I don't know when I feel like playing again. Anyway, thanks for watching. I do hope you have a nice day or night or whatever. And I hope you tune in next time as well. Bye bye.